Our lead story today. Police are believed to know who was responsible for the killings of DJ Warras and Witness D. But here is the disturbing question many South Africans are asking. Why have there been no arrests? And why have no names or photos been made public? A heavy silence has fallen over South Africa's corridors of power. The kind of silence that follows tragedies born from corruption. The assassinations of DJ Warras, known as DJ Warras, and former law enforcement officer Marius van der Merwe, known to the Mthenga Commission as Witness D, have cast a harsh light on a truth many have long feared. That the South African Police Service, once meant to be the guardian of justice, is now seen by many as a fractured institution, weakened by corruption, fear, and political interference. Less than 2 weeks separate the murders of these two men. Both were outspoken. Both were fearless. And both were attempting to expose powerful criminal networks operating from within the system. Each man challenged a different branch of what investigators describe as a vast tree of organized crime. One confronted the hijacked-building syndicates in Johannesburg's inner city. The other exposed illegal mining cartels that control parts of the country like private kingdoms. Both paid with their lives. DJ Warras was shot dead outside Zambezi House, a hijacked 8-story building near Carlton Center in Johannesburg. He was just 40 years old. Known for his success in the music industry, DJ Warras had taken on a new mission, fighting back against the hijacking of inner-city buildings through his security company, Imperial Mops. By December this year, he had successfully reclaimed one building through a legal court process and was developing a blueprint to help other property owners do the same. But this work placed him directly in the path of powerful interests. It is estimated that nearly 5,000 buildings across South Africa have been hijacked, more than 1,100 in Johannesburg alone. These buildings are allegedly controlled by shadowy networks made up of criminal landlords, corrupt officials, private security operators, and insiders within law enforcement. Witness D, meanwhile, was preparing to testify about illegal mining operations. Networks that move billions of rands, protected by intimidation, bribery, and violence. 2 men, 2 investigations, 1 outcome. And now the question remains, if police know who is responsible, why is justice not followed? South Africans are not only mourning lives lost, they are mourning trust lost. And until accountability replaces silence, that darkness will continue to grow.
Mr. Abramji, hope you're well and trust you're well, sir. It is Vlam, or Marius van der Merwe. Sir, I've seen your post on this Zama that was allegedly buried alive in Benoni. I'm the person that was there. Obviously there's things that transpired beforehand and afterwards, and I would like to talk to you about it. I would like to get my story out in public in terms of the role players from state that's facilitating the illegal mining problem, the key stakeholders that's facilitating this. I've got all the intelligence on that.
When I received this voice note from him on Wednesday, I was surprised. I immediately gave him a call. I said, Marius, what do you want? And he said to me, Yusuf, please put me on ENCA. I want to tell my story. And I said to him, but I can't put you on because you Witness D. It will reveal your identity and we can't reveal your name. So it's going to be difficult to do an on-camera interview. He said, no, I'm happy to now reveal my name and I'm happy to share my story. Because I know I only have a few days to live. I said, what do you mean? He said, they are going to shoot me, they're going to kill me. And I said, who are they? Tell me more. He said, no, when I do the interview.
Hours later, the violence followed him home. As he stepped out of his house, a gunman opened fire with an automatic rifle. It was just after 7 in the evening. Inside the house, his wife and children heard the shots. There was nothing they could do. By sunrise, he was gone. In the days that followed, another disturbing detail emerged. Marius van der Merwe, known to investigators as Witness D, had reportedly declined an offer of witness protection. Why he refused remains unclear. What is clear is this. A man who was prepared to testify against powerful criminal networks was left exposed. And once again, a key witness was silenced before he could speak in open court. If this is true, it was likely not an act of pride, but of caution. As a former police officer and security expert, he would have understood the risks. Entering police-managed witness protection while preparing to expose senior SAPS officials may have felt just as dangerous as facing his killers directly. The CCTV footage from his murder tells a haunting story. It shows him speaking to the men who would kill him. His posture appears calm, but worn. One hand slowly moves toward the firearm at his waist. Perhaps he recognized one of them. Perhaps he realized, too late, what was about to happen. He tried to draw his weapon. They were faster. The sound of gunfire shattered the quiet of his Brackenfell street, a chilling echo of South Africa's deeper decay. Weeks later, Police Commissioner General Masemola announced that investigators had identified the vehicle used in the killing. The car was later found abandoned in Alexander Township. Police confirmed that several people of interest were being questioned. But as with so many high-profile assassinations, questions remain, and justice remains elusive.
For now, we have found only one. We are still looking for the other vehicle. At this stage, we do believe that the bakkie that was abandoned in Alexander Township is the right one, which was doing some observation here. And as I said, we are looking for the other one. So according to our crime scene experts, they will do investigations on the vehicle, and we also have 3 persons of interest that we believe can assist us in resolving this case. We've taken one in for questioning, and we are closing in on the suspects. We think we will be able to update the nation as we go along. But for now, we are only doing questioning for one of the people. We will get to the others, and that's how far we went in terms of people that we suspect are linked to the Marius van der Merwe case. You must.
This is too serious. Please help me. Please. I can't die like this. I'm begging you, my love. Look at me now. I really need this money. You know I work hard. I can't be treated like this. I'm dying here, man. Please talk to your father. Talk to all our sources. We need this money. You need to pay these guys. Please, I need this money to save my life. Talk to your father very strongly. Talk to everyone that owes us money very strongly. I'm dying. This is too serious.
I really need you. Please, mother. Please come and pay. Pay everything that they want. Please, I'm begging you. You're the only one who can help me. Please, mother. Please.
My son is asking for help and I can't help him.
People in the organization, that when a case is open, they take the docket and they keep it in their office and they don't investigate it. And we have evidence for that. The Deputy Provincial Commissioner Gauteng can be called into this commission. He will tell you the list of all these dockets that were opened. There is one of them. It's a kidnapped person, which is allegedly Matlala is involved. That docket was in Gauteng, but an instruction came from the head office, the Johannesburg office, that we want that case docket. That docket is sitting in the head office. The mother of the kidnapped son, or the missing son, even contacted me because she can't find closure. And now we begin to see that who are people implicated, the Matlalas, and these investigations have been suppressed. We therefore cannot sit back, commissioners. We must take off our palaberam shoes and take off our blue uniform and wear boots and go and face the enemy directly.
South Africans to look at it as it comes. We will testify. Yeah. South Africans will make their own judgment. But I do have paperwork. anginavalo.
Metro police officials later confiscated a cell phone from one of the suspected building hijackers. Forensic analysis of the device revealed a disturbing detail. Messages were exchanged just minutes after DJ Warras was killed. Messages mocking his death. One message reportedly described laughter and celebration, treating the killing as a successful hit. Despite this digital trail, no one connected to those messages has been charged. The evidence exists. CCTV footage, forensic phone data, court orders. Yet all of it appears to sit in a vacuum, as if locked away, guarded by invisible hands. And at the center of it all remains one unanswered question. Who benefits from keeping the killers of these men free? That same question hangs over another case that shocked the nation earlier this year. The mysterious deaths of 3 young police constables whose bodies were found submerged in the Hennops River. Constables Boyanoka, Kimeneto Boy, and Cabela Linda were traveling from Bloemfontein to Limpopo when they disappeared during Operation Vala Umgodi, a national initiative targeting illegal mining syndicates. For 6 days, families and colleagues searched desperately for answers. Then their vehicle, a white Volkswagen Polo, and their bodies were discovered in the river. At the time, the search was being overseen by Lieutenant General Shadrach Sibiya, an official who has previously faced allegations of halting sensitive criminal investigations. Yet despite days of searching, his team found nothing. The bodies were ultimately discovered by members of the public. Hours later, a statement was issued citing bad weather and speeding, effectively ruling out foul play before post-mortem results had even been released. Once again, questions outnumber answers. And once again, trust in the system is left hanging by a thread.
The Minister of Police invited and facilitated the peace talk between myself, the Provincial Commissioner of KwaZulu-Natal, and the Deputy National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Sibiya, in his office, in his house, State House, official residence in Pretoria. The purpose of this invitation was to try and create peace between myself and the Deputy National Commissioner. It was unprecedented. I've never seen in my life. The National Commissioner was present, but he just kept quiet because it was not his meeting. The Minister of Police felt that he must make me and General Sibiya to find peace. Surely, there can never be peace between a criminal and the police officer.
Much for taking the time to speak to us. I know you are getting ready to leave and go to Hennops River, but as the person who led this investigation, your thoughts as to how you led this investigation, are you pleased with how you led the investigation, and do you believe that you did your best to ensure that, you find the 3 constables?
Yes, this is a case that has been prioritized, and the National Commissioner put the best team in place to run with this matter, and then I led the investigation.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. What say you, South Africa?